Good afternoon. Today's lesson is going to be on mood. What you're going to have to do is open up in a different browser window the lesson, the written actual lesson. It says Lesson 16 Mood. Then you're going to watch a video, and then you're going to go back to this in case you need it. I'm going to read everything to you, but it's nice to read along with me because, as I've said time and time again, that will improve your reading. Research proves that someone who reads along with either a book on tape or a better reader gets better at their reading. So please, read along. All right, so let's get started. Mood. The mood of a passage is its emotional quality or atmosphere. In poetry, the choice of words, the length of lines, the rhythm, and other elements all contribute to creating a certain mood. In fiction, the setting often helps create the mood of a story. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to watch a video, then we're going to come back and we're going to follow these directions. Read the following passage, paying close attention to the mood it conveys, then answer the questions on the next page. The video is going to stop in different places and a question will pop up. All your grades are recorded and going to be used for your final grade. So you have to answer all those questions. When you're done answering the questions, you just hit the continue button. The video keeps playing right through. So here's what I'm talking about right now. It's going to stop.
Mood is the feeling that you get from a work of literature or art. Another way to describe mood is atmosphere. When you walk into a place, it has an atmosphere that makes you feel a certain way. When you walk into a story, it too has an atmosphere that makes you feel a certain way. The mood of a story can be calm, annoyed, frantic, joyful, gloomy, romantic, hopeful, or tense. How might you describe the mood of this video right now? Sweet and playful, right? How about now? See how the music changes the mood? But authors can't use music in their writing. So what do they use? Word choice, imagery, and setting. Let's look at some examples. Listen to this sentence. The bloodthirsty lion stalked the savannah, hungrily eyeing the helpless creatures around him. Pay attention to the circled words. What mood do they create? Now listen to this sentence. The majestic lion roamed the savannah, proudly gazing at the creatures around him. How has the mood changed? Which words helped create this mood? Good writers pull readers into the world of a story by using vivid language that appeals to the five senses. This imagery is crucial to establishing a mood. See if you can find the imagery in this sentence. The wooden bat slipped in Emily's sweaty palms as she stepped up to home plate, the sun glaring down on her like a harsh spotlight. The crowd's piercing howls and jeers caused her heart to thump in her chest. What mood do these images create? What if the author had written, the wooden bat vibrated with energy in Emily's steady hands as she stepped up to home plate, the sun shining like a golden medal in the sky. The crowd's joyful whoops and whistles caused her heart to do a little dance in her chest. How did the different images change the mood? The setting of a story also plays a big part in creating mood. Like in this scene. What time is it? Tim asked Jacob. All around them, taxicabs honked their horns as hordes of people in suits pushed by on their way into office buildings. What is the setting? What mood does the setting create? Now imagine the same scene, but in a completely different setting. Like this one. What time is it? Tim asked Jacob. Weak moonlight cast shadows over the crumbling gravestones. A lone owl hooted somewhere in the darkness above. How has the setting changed the mood? Now pick a mood from your Mood Words handout and write a short paragraph that creates that mood. Remember to think carefully about word choice, imagery, and setting. Good luck.
All right, let's continue. Again, the directions. Read the following passage paying close attention to the mood it conveys. Then answer the questions on the next page. You're actually going to type your answers right in when we get to that part. So open up the other document and read along, and I'll just read this passage real quickly. You read along, and then we'll stop to answer questions. Morning. The sea is calm. It has only the faintest whiff of smell. The sun, newly emerged from the water, hangs low in the sky. Small waves lap the shore, clinging briefly to the sand, then receding, as if they too are half asleep. Near the horizon, the water is a light blue-green, still and smooth as glass. The sand, which just yesterday was crowded with bathers, is now bare and clean, blown smooth by the wind. The sand shifts softly under her feet. Kayla can hear nothing but the swish of her skirt and the small sucking sound of her flip-flops. The beach is deserted. Small gusts of breeze flatten the sand, as if an invisible hand is caressing it. Everything seems to be glittering in the clear light. Kayla walks closer to the water, letting the waves lap her feet. She imagines diving in, feeling its warm, salty strength buoying her up. Her mind feels drowsy with happiness. She keeps on walking past the apartments and cafes and the restaurants that line the boardwalk. Fishermen are gathered just beyond the end of the boardwalk, unrolling nets, pulling boats out to sea. As she passes them, she suddenly feels a pang of fear. To her relief, the fishermen hardly look at her. They look past her, out to sea, as if they are in one dream and she is in another. Now they are far behind her. All she sees is sky and sand. What a lovely morning, she thinks, but her heart is still thumping strangely. She passes a pile of soda cans, the charred remains of a fire. She peers uneasily behind the sand dunes. No one is there. Still, the thought that someone slept here makes her uneasy. She walks faster now, kicking up the sand with her wide strides. Suddenly, she stumbles over a fish head and lets out an involuntary cry. Its bulging, vacant eyes have been pecked out by birds. Dozens of birds are swooping around the spot. They surround her, filling the air with raw, rough cries. Go away, she screams, flailing her arms. They fly above her reach, still watching her from overhead. The sun has disappeared behind a cloud. Thick clouds now hang on the horizon. The sea is the color of dulled metal. I wonder what time it is, she thinks. Suddenly, she wishes she were home. All right, here we go. The first question that you're going to have to answer, and I'm going to type it in so you can have it there. The video is going to stop, and you're going to do this question. What is the mood of the first paragraph? Identify three phrases or images that help convey the mood, and just type your answers in. Next question. Identify the point in the story where the mood shifts. What sentence or phrase signals this change in mood? What images in paragraph 4 and 5 help emphasize this new mood? List at least 2 examples. Why do you think the author includes this change in mood? What is the author's purpose in doing this? All right. This will be recorded in the gradebook automatically, so please get to it as quickly as possible. I'll see you on the next video.